Hello and welcome to Business Live. Now, we start in Silicon Valley, where three of the biggest names in technology have been reporting their numbers for the last 3 months. We're talking about the tech titans, Google, Amazon and Microsoft. And it seems they are just getting bigger and bigger. The numbers are jaw-dropping. Take a look at this. Kicking off with Google. Along with rival Facebook, it dominates online advertising, but it's still managing to grow very fast. Google's parent company, Alphabet, saw revenues jump by almost a quarter last year, up 22% to $24.8 billion. Remember, this is just for 3 months' worth of sales. $5.5 billion of that was profit. It's the same story with Amazon. It's one of the world's biggest retailers. It dominates online shopping, yet it still saw sales grow over 22% to almost $36 billion for the 3 months to March. $750 million of that was profit. Now, Amazon has been growing sales in double digits for 20 years. Now let's talk about Microsoft, because they're also raking in huge sales. Many people had written it off as a victim of the decline in PCs and the rise of tablets and smartphones, but it's becoming a leader in cloud computing and made revenues of over $23 billion, although they were only up 6%, and that was less than Wall Street was expecting. Aaron.
Good on you, Rach. Let's stay with the story. Cyrus Mewawalla is a managing director of the global tech research company CM Research and joins us. Cyrus, always good to see you. Thanks for coming on in. You know, that question about, let's use Google and Amazon as an example. Oh, are they too big? Are they too dominant? Do you know what? They've produced a very good product, and there's not a lot of competitors out there. So I don't know. It's not their fault, is it?
Absolutely, and you know, there's an article in the FT about antitrust concerns today as well. And my view is, look, Microsoft has already had the antitrust concerns. They were forced to unbundle Explorer from Windows. They're now, Satya Nadella has made them an open system, so there's no issue. With Amazon, they got two businesses, the cloud and e-commerce. In e-commerce, the real issue is tax. Government regulation needs to be reformed, because high street retailers pay too much tax, and Amazon, which sells digital goods, can avoid tax. On the cloud business of Amazon, there's no issue at all.
Sorry to interrupt. Amazon makes most of its money, or nearly all of it.
It makes most of its profits from the cloud.
Why can I just quickly ask this, Rach? Because we talked about Microsoft. Rachel explained, you know, we used to think, oh, Microsoft's gone now because nobody's buying PCs, but it got into the cloud. Why are they making so much money from cloud? Why is cloud important, I guess?
Well, why is cloud important? Well, everything we do is software. Software is eating the world. And software is moving from the desktop to the cloud. And not only just your desktop, but, you know, the BBC's computers, where they used to be in-house, now they're moving to the cloud. Every company's doing the same thing. Why are they doing it? It's better for users because it's cheaper. It's better for app developers because it's easier to roll out apps. It's better for cybersecurity because once you have a cybersecurity patch, you put it on the cloud, it's immediately rolled out to the world. You don't have to download and install. So that's why cloud is happening, because of cost savings. But why is it important? Well, if you look at Amazon's, you know, Amazon's the leader in cloud infrastructure. Microsoft is number 2, Google's number 3, and IBM's number 4.
Wow. Okay.
And the cloud, it really has 3 levels. Infrastructure as a service, which are all the servers in data centers. Platform as a service, which are things like an operating system or Salesforce. And software as a service, things like Office 365. Microsoft Word and so on. And infrastructure as a service is the most important bit of the cloud, because that is like the operating system for the next generation of technologies. Mobile payments, internet TV, the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence. They all sit on cloud infrastructure, and Amazon has a 40% market share.
Wow.
Briefly, Cyrus, just looking at those figures, it's quite notable that where Amazon made revenues of $36 billion, only $750 million of that was profit. Where's the rest of the money going?
Yeah, well, if you look at the top 5 tech champs, their margins, operating margins are about 30%. Amazon's margins are about 3%. At operating level. And that's because Amazon has a completely different philosophy. It invests on a 10-year cycle, whereas most listed companies invest on a 3-month quarterly earnings cycle.
There you go. See, in a nutshell.
Flying it all back into business.
Cyrus, have a great weekend. We always appreciate your time. Thank you very much. Cyrus Mewawalla joining us there.
Now let's take